Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're doing how to build on the brand new Nightmare Sabunak. I think that's how you pronounce her name, not too sure, but she's the brand new UR Summer Festival. Unfortunately she is of course a Summer Festival, meaning that she costs 900 diamonds, and of course she doesn't even come with her outfit that she has in the Catastrophe story. That's not even available at the moment, which is kind of weird, but she's got this like summer bikini outfit, which is actually really nice, and it definitely suits the Affinity headgear very well. So looks like Freya's one. With the Love Heart one. Love Heart glosses. Let's look at her substats. So she has very good stats. Insane pierce rate, insane resistance, good crit chance, but she doesn't a lot of her attacks boost her crit chance, so it's completely fine. Crit damage is absurd. Crit resistance is good, crit defense is insane. Rear rate doesn't matter, lifesteal was actually very good, and of course she's got the damage resistance because she is True Awakened. Onto her skills. So her first skill inflicts delusion damage equal to 100% of attack on all enemies. Delusion is 2 times crit chance, and then crit damage 50%, plus 50% for each hallucination or enhanced hallucination effect present on enemies, which is cool. Goes up to 250, which of course isn't that good for an AoE skill. 250% isn't the highest, but it's still quite good. Onto her second skill, Dark Moon, damage equal to 120% of attack on all enemies. Once again, goes up. And then Dark Moon, 3 times pierce rate increase. Attack rate stats increase by 40% when attacking an enemy with the Mind Break or Enhanced Mind Break effect. And then damage dealt plus 20% for each enemy defeated. So, it's quite a powerful skill. And I think it's to make it so when she does kill an enemy, sort of, or let's say she wipes 2 enemies off the field, she's still going to be dealing quite a lot of damage because she's now going to have 40% damage increase. You know, when there's only 2 enemies left, and the AoE still looks impressive, even though she's already murdered 2 of them on the field. On to her ultimate, which is actually not too long, applies Mind Break on all enemies, increase the hero's attack rate stats by 10% for 2 turns, then inflicts spike damage equal to 350% of attack on all enemies. Every time one hallucination or enhanced hallucination is removed from the enemy while the hero is participating in battle, the hero's basic stats are increased by 5% up to 50%. So she can boost her own basic stats by 50%. You heard 7% per ally. You've heard of, like, I don't know, a relic that can increase it by, I don't know, a chunk of basic stats. She can increase her own basic stats by 50%. Doesn't care. She doesn't care what team she's on, basically, which is insane. That's what I like about her. She doesn't care what team she's on. She's not team restricted. And now we've got, like, the Bible verse of, like, passive, which is insane. We'll go over her Unity. So Unity increase attack related stats of allies with the Unity effect by 8% and decrease their damage defense related stats by 5%. So it's a trade-off, but once again the defense related stats doesn't get lowered. What I mean by that, if I go to Unity, like it's 6/6, you're still only losing 5% defense related stats, but you're getting 13% attack related stats, which bear in mind this works on any ally who does not have a Unity already, which there are not. There's only a few of them. You got Tira and Roxy. I'm pretty sure the only 2 at the moment that have Unities. So it's quite busted. And of course, her ult is 6/6. It's okay. It's definitely better with the attack related stat boost, but that's it. The multiplier and the attack boost is all that changes, and she now removes debuffs off her that are not either Mind Break or the Enhanced Mind Break, whatever it's called. Onto a passive, applies Dark Moon Shield on the hero for 1 turn at the start of the battle. If there are 2 or more enemies participating in the battle, at the start of the ally's turn, applies Enhanced Hallucination on the enemy with the lowest HP percentage, and Hallucination on all the other enemies. In addition, if the hero inflicts damage on the enemy with Delusion, the Enhanced Hallucination or Hallucination is removed, applies 1 after image on the hero for each enemy that takes damage from Dark Moon. The effect is removed at max stacks, applying Dark Moon Shield on the hero for 1 turn. Dark Moon Shield is a taunt. Basically, it decreases. So it's a taunt on herself, decreases all unknown allies' damage taken by 20%, and gives her an additional 30% damage reduction. So she herself gets 50%, basically Albedo's turn 1 taunt. She gets that, and she can keep basically reapplying it when the effects are done. Enhanced Hallucination applies an Enhanced Mind Break when removed. Hallucination applies Mind Break when removed. Enhanced Mind Break, attack related stats loaded by 20%. Removed when taking damage during the enemy's turn. Applying a stun on the enemy that is removed for 1 turn. Basically, if they attack you, they're immediately stunned for the remainder of that turn, meaning, for example, let's just say it's on the new Escanor and he attacks you, he is no longer, in that turn, able to play 2 more skills, so he can't play 3 skills at once, basically. It's to stop, I guess, attack spamming, and it also counters melee as well, DK melee, because he can play an attack, but then he can still be debuffed on his turn. I guess Gotha can cleanse it, but that's all you've already got. Okay, Mind Break. Attack with stats lowered by 20%, removed when taking damage from the enemy's turn, disabling single or AoE skills. That's random. And then After Image, critical defense increased by 20% up to 3 times, so 60% crit defense, on top of her already insane 127%, compare her 187% crit defense, which is absurd. She's going to tank like hell. Not like the character hell, I mean, she's just going to be very tanky. That's not a good way to put it. Okay, so I've given her HP defense, mainly because she kind of wants to absorb all the damage. She's sort of like an Arthur, but she has so many ways to increase her own attack. For example, this skill alone increases attack resistance by 40% when attacking enemy with Mind or Mind Break Enhanced. They're always going to have that. They're always going to be debuffed, because she passively debuffs them every turn. So she basically, every time she attacks, she has 40% attack related stat boost with this, and Pierce rate boost, and can get a damage dealt when an enemy is defeated. It's absurd. It's very strong. Also, this multiplier I didn't check. It goes up to 300, which is like pretty standard for an AoE. This is my only problem with her, is that the fact that she's got 2 AoE skills. I am going to try her on PvE. I want to see, you know, for demonic beasts, for other things, is she still usable, or is she just solely a PvP character? Thankfully, her passive works everywhere, meaning she isn't restricted herself. You know, her kit hasn't immediately restricted her, which is kind of nice. CC, quite good, 73k, basically 74k with only 1/6, which is quite good. Outfits wise, I did get 2 of the outfits, so you've got this one and you've got this one, and of course you've got this one for reaching 900 diamonds on the banner, but I would say wait until after her banner's gone, then this outfit will be 20 diamonds instead of the current, like, you need to get to 900. Which is cool. Got this one, which is another paid outfit. She's missing 1 paid weapon that I don't have, and then 1 headgear I don't have either. But of course, she'll probably end up getting a Hall Pass outfit, and she may even end up getting a Labyrinth outfit at some point in the future, so don't worry about outfits. But yeah, that's it. She's kind of good. She is... I know she doesn't need attack crit damage. She already has an absurd amount of crit damage. A lot of her things increase her attack. She's got an insane basic stat boost passively. She has a lot in her kit that is very useful, which is why I like. She's a very good character. From what I've seen from her kit, I've tried her in PvP and she wiped a human team, like, they got absolutely vaporized in like 3 skills in total, which was insane. But yeah, she's a good character. If you got her, definitely level her up. She's worth it. She's not only is she a UR based character, means she's got a lot of CC. She's an unknown, which means she has a lot of teams she can work with, especially in future collabs, all that kind of stuff. And then not only that, she is not restricted to a race, apart from like part of the damage reduction from her passive, which is a tiny bit of a passive in comparison to the whole thing. Most characters are race restricted or characteristic restrictive, sort of like Escanor, Demon King melee. Well, most characters are characteristic or race restricted. She isn't, which is kind of nice to see. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.